How you like, guys? It's Joey. Well, I'm feeling kind of like a panic attack coming on, so I feel the best way to feel better right now is to make a video. And the video is titled, Will I Ever Feel Better Again? Will I ever feel normal? Something like that, I think. And that's the thought that's in my mind right now. I'm feeling really guilty. I'm looking back to 4 years, 5 years when I could run, when I could participate and play with my son. Well, my son was not alive then, but I could have played with my son better. I'm just feeling sorry for myself. And this is a disease that requires all of your effort, all of your time, all of your emotional energy, all of your physical energy to get better. I know some people won't like this, but I pray a lot. And in my prayers, the message that I got, not that God talks to me, like from the heavens, but the message that I got was you're going to have to dedicate your life to this, to helping other people, to serving others, and in doing so, taking care of yourself too. And it's going to be a lifetime of carrying this cross that you have. Now, you can interpret that, translate that however you want, if you're Muslim or Hindu or whatever. I'm sure there's equivalents to that. I'm a Catholic Christian, so that's how I view it. Okay. And it's helped me tremendously. If you're feeling lost right now and you need spiritual support, get that. Get that. Please get that immediately, as soon as possible, because it will help you a lot. And I can't imagine doing this without my religious beliefs. I'm going to put it very secularly, because I want this channel to be for everybody. I work in a special education school and a special education teacher. And so it does help when I serve other people too. But that's kind of the message that I got, I kind of feel like this is, I know I shouldn't say this, but like this is my fault. Some of the choices I made in my life, the lack of taking care of my body. And I kind of tell myself, I hope like maybe when I get through this hard part, I'll be healthier than the average person. I'll be healthier than the average bear. Boo boo. But right now it's tough. I was cooking outside on the grill and my lungs are like, ugh, just a little bit. Not a lot like before, a little bit, but that sucks. The average person doesn't have something like tickling in their lungs making them want to sit down, do they? No, that sucks. Okay, it just sucks. Carry my cross. And then also, I'm only eating meat right now. Um, that sucks. I like sweet things. I like donuts after mass, after church today. We went and got donuts. I can't. There's no meat. There are no meat donuts in the world. My doctor put me on Wellbutrin, and I think that's just making me anxious. And people who have scleroderma are highly susceptible to depression. Wow, that's surprising, right? Pick up your cross. So I have to find ways. I need to reduce the dose, maybe take it every other day. I know that, I've been taking it every other day and it's been helping. But how am I going to get out of this when this is done? I've heard stories that sometimes the symptoms are really tough for duck 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 duck. Shut, try to make a video here, kiddo. I do it for him. I really want to stay alive for this kid. I hear that sometimes the symptoms go away in 2 to 3 to 5 years, like where the really hard part, and then you have to suffer all the damage. It's like a hurricane, and the hurricane's over, or the tornado, but then you got to like rebuild your house. And I always read things like there's no cure. You can only go into remission, and even that is like partial remission, and it's impossible to reverse fibrosis. That's difficult to read. That's tough to read. That is an infinite place of sadness for me, and I have to deal with that. Um, I feel so guilty for my oldest daughter. Uh, sometimes I have to lean on her. She's 14. She's too young. I think about my 10-year-old daughter. Who's going to soccer right now. I'm staying and watching the youngest kid. I'm gonna go out and bicycling. We're gonna go out bicycling, but it just sucks not being able to run or feeling like, oh, I better prepare in advance. Everything about this is preparing in advance. If I go outside, I gotta make sure I have enough oxygen. I have to, I'm good. I started Wellbutrin, and it really started my acid reflux. Um, there's just this is a multi-headed beast, with the lungs, the skin tightening. My cheekbones are not that bad, but before they were like really curved in. Fatigue. My wife runs circles around me. That's not fair. A poor woman. And I feel bad, but it's like, on the other hand, we have to sleep. My hair is crazy. Um, Celebrate your positives. One of my positives, my hair here has not gone. Wow, that is great. Thankful for that. So thankful for that. Now I have crazy patches on my legs and stuff where the hair is just gone. I have patches otherwhere where it looks really weird, but not my face and not my hair. I'm grateful for that. Celebrate the victories when you can. If you don't have something attacking, part of your body, be grateful for that. And start, if you believe in immunosuppressants, then take those drugs. If you're lucky enough to get stem cell therapy, do that. I really like the idea of that. I'm trying a trial. Hopefully they'll accept me for stem cell therapy because immunosuppressants haven't worked for me. I've been off methotrexate for a couple months, and I still get nauseous. Still. I couldn't work on it. I couldn't work because I was getting nauseous every half hour. I switched to the injection, and it still started to get sick. Cellset made me poop my pants. You ever poop your pants at work? As the average person, if they poop their pants at work, that is traumatic. Getting really in depth, but it's like if somebody knows me, I said we're gonna find out stuff about me that you're not gonna like. So hypothetically, let's just say I get better, taking vitamin D, exercising, and please, guys, eat good. Do not take sugar. I know this looks like a sugary drink. It's sugar-free. It's like a little sports drink. I was gonna make coffee with heavy whipping cream, but like I have the kid right here, and I want to make a video, and I'm feeling sorry for myself. So he'll be fine for 15 minutes while I do this. He's playing. He's having fun. We're gonna make Legos. He's obsessed with rocket ships and stuff. And my daughter's gonna come down too and help me. So sometimes I think, well, he's a bad father. I want to be there. If it was just me, I would have given up. I really don't want my wife to remarry. I don't want her to remarry. I gotta stay alive. I don't care if I'm just a brain like on a cart, What are you doing? Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna stay alive, and I'm gonna be healthy. We are. You are too. So please do not eat sugar. Watch your diet. A lot of people have said that it starts from leaky gut. So let's just assume I take care of my eating. I'm on carnivore, then I slowly go back to eating some carbs, but like I'm really got my leaky gut under control. I'm kind of in remission-ish, mostly in remission. Let's just say that. How do I deal with this? Because if you look, I've shown you videos. My muscles are decimated. My lungs are at 35 to 40%. How do we live after that? Can we get to this point? That's what I want to know. Is it possible to get into that point and to live a normal life? I think yes, but it's not hard. And I can't live the way I was living. I can't be lazy. I have to get on that exercise bike. I don't want to. Not only was it hard before, but it's harder now because now I'm cold. It's still winter here. It's cold. It sucks. I hate it. My bones crack. I have arthritis. It's like I have to go to work. And I know a lot of people would hate this job. No, no animosity towards anyone. I love my job. I love working with my kids. Um, but it's tough. They don't let you sit down. They don't, let you breathe. They don't let you eat lunch. I have to eat lunch standing sometimes, because they'll go into it. Anyway, it's a long story. And it's tiring, man. It's tiring. But I just want to give you hope that life is worth living. Okay? Even if it's just you. Even if you're just living for yourself. You matter. You matter to me. I'm serious. I want to know how you're doing in the comments. I want to know what's going on because you really, really matter. We all matter. We're all in this together. And I think we need to maintain hope, and give positive words, because sometimes when I read those, there's no cure. It's unreversible. Okay. There's one thing to be delusional, but there's another, if you're, it's fourth down and 50 yards to go, and you might as well just be hopeful and say, no, it's going to happen. And so that's what I do. I'm not hurting no one. I'm not spreading misinformation. I know that's really important. So I don't want to be perceived as, I don't want to be perceived as spreading misinformation. I don't want to appear as if I'm giving false hope. But there are going to be ways to reverse fibrosis. There are going to be ways to reverse the negative effects of this disease. There are going to be ways to build muscle. You have to take your vitamin D. You have to exercise. You have to find your spirituality, whatever that is. It's a perfect time. We are in the best place to be close to God or Mother Earth or, the spirit world, whatever you want to call it. We are in the best position possible. We should be glad for that. My relationship with my Lord and Savior Jesus is really, really good now, because I really, really need him more than ever, and I'm able to serve him, and I'm able to connect with my students. I'm able to connect with those less fortunate, because I understand, because I have to deal with it too. And sometimes people don't immediately realize that about you, that you have a disability. It's crushing disability sometimes. So where do we go from here? It's going to be routine. It's going to be service to others. It's going to be finding new things, constantly studying about it, and it's going to be staying positive. And sometimes people leave comments on my videos. I only have 19 subscribers. I don't care if it's helped one person. It's worth it. It's helped me. I used to have a YouTube channel where I talked about sports and stuff, and I just had to stop because when I go into panic mode, it's hard to talk about sports. Hey, you want to watch sports? No. I want to think about how I could stay alive for my son and my daughters and my wife and my family and live a normal life. And so I want that for you. So how do we go on from here? I want to know in the comments what you guys think. Going forward, I'm going to start making more focused videos. I was researching something about dextromethorphan. It's found in cough syrup. How it's potentially able to reverse or stop lung fibrosis. That's great. It's super cheap too. I've heard more things about dextromethorphan other than that for depression too. It's weird. there are things out there in the universe that can help us, you know. If we fast forwarded like 500 years in the future, there's going to be cures for this stuff. So it exists. Forgot another one. You know, it's my sexual life has been crushed from this. I want my sexual life back. It's not fair for my wife, you know. Sucks. It sucks. It sucks. But we should stay positive. So I'll leave it at that. And like and subscribe. Talk to you later. Peace.